In that case, really quickly, what do you expect? Like 3-0, 3-1, 3-2?
Yeah, I think we get it over it quickly. Yeah, 3-0.
Okay, big words. All right, we are one day before the G2 MDK match, and today I'm in the presence of Mikyx, as you can see, right before that match, and exciting times. I mean, you guys are doing the lower bracket run, the content run as usual.
Yeah.
How do you feel in general after, I guess, rather ahead of this match against MDK?
Yeah, I mean, I feel a bit better or more confident going into it after the last 3 games of the BDS series. Like, if you completely ignore the first two, I think we're on a pretty good path to do the whole loser bracket run. Because in the last 3 games, we actually got our stuff together and we played some good games.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling confident for now. I think we're a bit more on the same page, more disciplined, so that's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I mean that's fair enough, but I mean it's been a bit of a rocky road, I guess, for G2 overall. Like everyone is going to be talking about this, right? So like, I just want to ask you as well, like, how has it been, especially like through the summer split and now like going to season finals, like doing all these best of fives, and like having to climb through the lower bracket because I think we talked about it earlier. Like it's been a very difficult and long year for you guys. Like, how do you feel in terms of just overall energy, I guess, and stamina, like going into season finals and worlds afterwards, considering that you've been playing so much throughout the year?
Yeah, it's definitely been a long and stressful year. I think we didn't really have much of a break at all. I think maybe in total throughout the whole year, maybe there was like a week or two off that we had. Yeah, I think 2 week off, but without actually playing the game, maybe only like a week because you still have to, like after the first half of the week of off, you have to start playing again because you're preparing for the next split. So for sure it was a bit rough, and looking forward to next week where I'll actually have some time off because it's been quite stressful. Um, but yeah, I think right now we're on a good trajectory, so I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. And I mean, obviously, you're going to be facing MDK, right? Quite an explosive team, and also one that unfortunately took you down a few weeks ago. So, MDK is this team that has been rising, and as we said, like they're super confident, right? They're going into this match and even worlds, and they're thinking that they're going to take over the world and stuff. But how do you prepare, even like, and how do you feel ahead of having to face that team, because like obviously it's a very difficult team to prep for, especially with all their wild picks and stuff. Do you feel confident going into that matchup?
Yeah, I feel like it can't really be worse than how we did last time, and I think we're also a bit more prepared now, and we also have more options from our side because I feel like when we came into the match against Mad, we didn't really have that much time to prepare on the new patch because it was like right after the summer finals, right?
Yeah.
And we were quite limited. We went with a very like one like one strategy kind of thing. Like we just picked cannon most of the time, just like full engage, go in, nocturne and stuff. And then that didn't work. So then we're like, so what do we do now? It was a bit doomed. But they had a lot of stuff prepared, which worked out very well for them. But I think now we're more well-rounded,
Yeah.
and we also know what they're gonna bring out, and they also have a very specific playstyle. And now that we've learned that, I'm pretty sure they won't really be standing a chance. Yeah.
Fair enough. I mean, big words. In any case, not standing a chance against G2. I mean, just hot take then. In that case, really quickly, what do you expect? Like 3-0, 3-1, 3-2?
Yeah, I think we get it over it quickly. Yeah, 3-0.
Okay. Big words, big words. But I mean, moving to another topic as well. Obviously, you are going to be going into Worlds right afterwards, and you are going to be having to swap to a different patch because there's 14.17 that's coming, and right now you're still playing on 14.15, I believe, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to be skipping a patch as well, and there's going to be some big changes. We saw, I think, a lot of nerfs, especially targeting to like 80 mid laners. I saw, and like a lot of support changes as well with like Warmog nerfs and stuff like that. So. How do you feel like going into the Worlds meta? Have you already like started analyzing it, and do you think like what do you think also like is gonna happen for like the support role? How do you think it's gonna be shaken up and stuff?
I mean, I haven't really looked too much into it because we're kind of just focusing on the 14-15.
Yeah.
But I played some solo queue. There was a lot of Senna. I had to ban that at some point because everyone was picking it perma and it was really annoying. But now they get nerfed at least, so I hope it's worse. I also got a bit annoyed that whenever I try to build Warmux, it's expensive now. So yeah, but I think the meta is probably just gonna be, for supports at least, not so much the Warmux. But then again, I don't think many champions will change, like what's getting played, because I think that mostly depends on junglers and mids, I guess. Like if there's AP junglers, like Zyra, Brandon, all that stuff, you're probably gonna keep playing Nautilus, Leona, Rel to like have some engage in frontline.
Yeah.
And then the same for like AD mids. You can have more options for like champions that get countered by Mercs. So for example, if you play Leona and AP mid, it's probably worse than playing Leona and AD mid.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah.
from the way you're talking about it, it sounds like very like to the point. Like you seem to already like kind of know everything that's going to be played. Do you feel like the meta is a bit boring in a way for you, or I mean, do you still like the meta?
I mean, I think it's just kind of been the same for a long time.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't mind a little change, because yeah, I feel like we've played the same in summer. Yeah, we kind of just played like same 3 support champions. Actually, that's probably the biggest one. Yeah, we just play the same 3 support champs over and over again. Rel, Nautilus, Leona. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else actually that people play.
Yeah, no.
Some Braum here and there, some Rakan. So yeah, that's fun when you get a Rakan game. Like nice,
Yeah.
It's a Rakan game. I can actually, enjoy the game.
Yeah, and
But yeah, I think mids and junglers need to get changed. So there's some variety.
Yeah, and obviously like ADC role in general has been so broken for like a long time now as well. Like, how does it impact you as well? Like as a support player, like having all these ADCs running around and like the fact that they're so strong as well.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's like SMF that are pretty high priority because they're just very strong in lane. So for sure, it's a bit annoying to lane against because they're just oppressive champions. Like they're kind of hard to punish because they're very long range, and also if you screw something up, you just get run down and you die.
Yeah,
happens to me a lot. Ezreal as well, level 1, he's too OP. I don't know why his Q does 100 damage level 1 or like 110, whatever. That's a bit crazy. But yeah, I'm looking forward to some, shake-ups. Maybe some Samira. I like Samira.
Yeah.
Nyla. Those are some fun champions to play with.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I mean, also, I mean, you
Sorry,
obviously, you obviously mentioned dying a lot. I think that's kind of like your mark of fabric now. You kind of like took it from Elisang as well now, and you like made it your own.
Legacy.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's out of playoffs, so you have to do it for him. But like, how do you feel as well, like about your playstyle in general? Because a lot of people criticize you for it, right? And like they say, like, oh, you're inting in all these games and stuff. But a lot of other people are defending you, and they're like, oh no, he's creating space and stuff. Like, how do you feel about that and the criticism?
I mean, I think some of it is justified. Like for example, game 1 BDS, I think that was completely disgusting when I was doing that game. I think still some of the things were like team decisions, but a lot of the times when I get caught, I think that's probably the worst one, when I'm just getting caught alone somewhere. That's just like on me being like AFK, or not knowing my limits as well, or like not queuing a wall or something. Then I'm just like trolling, right? So I think that's justified. But I feel like the narrative's blown a bit out of proportion, because in this BDS best of 5, I feel like game 1, really bad, I agree. But I think the rest of the 4 games, I think I was playing good. But then the consensus is, oh yeah, he just has like a very, very bad split.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. Like it's a bit weird for sure, because like last year was the complete opposite, Last year, I could have played like maybe good 2-3 games and then completely grief one game, but we still won. And then like, oh my god, MVP, he's so good. But it's not like I was like playing that much different, and I was still getting caught a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe I didn't die in lane as much level 2 like I did against Fnatic in the finals, sure. But still, like, I feel like it's not that big of a difference. But at least this year, I feel like I am at the right places, and I feel like I do more to find better engages than I did last year.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think for me it's just a bit crazy how the narrative shifted from like, completely black and white. Like, I was the best player in the world at one point, and I'm the worst player in the world currently. Because I think I'm just kind of the same, like, I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough.
Whatever.
We do have to close out, I believe, but just very quickly, Natlan is coming out. Genshin Impact is once again being talked a lot. Are you excited for Natlan, and what are you looking out the most for?
I'm just most looking forward to new characters. Like Capitana looks mega cool.
Yeah.
I hope Varka gets released. Varka is like the Grandmaster of Mondstadt. I hope at some point we'll get him released, because I heard he's in an expedition in Natlan.
Okay.
So that's what I'm looking forward to. But I'm definitely not looking forward to the surfing thing. I tried the trial character, the new one, and I couldn't believe what I was playing.
Yeah.
Like that was lame.
Yeah,
But yeah, looks cool though.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, you heard him. It looks pretty cool, and I mean, I know I'll definitely be playing as well.
Yeah.
But in any case, Mikyx, thank you very much for talking with us today. Hopefully, you have a good match against MDK in a few days. 3-0, we're expecting. I mean, I'm gonna hold you accountable on that now. So,
Cheers.
yeah.